please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video.
Well, India's economy grew by an impressive 7.2% for Q3 of FY18 on the back of strong showing in agri, manufacturing and construction. This is the highest quarterly growth recorded since the second quarter of FY17. GVA, which is GDP minus taxes, has grown by 6.7% for Q3 FY18, mildly better than the expectations of a 6.6% rise. Is this the turnaround quarter? Lata joins in with her editor's take. Lata.
Well, the GDP GVA news is good, but not as good as the GDP number indicates. That number has come in at 7.2% for Q3 compared to expectations of 6.8. The news is not that great if you looked at the GVA number. The poll threw a number of 6.6% and what we have actually got is 6.7. So, okay, it's marginally better than expected. But let me first tell you the good news. The good news is agriculture growing by 4.1%, manufacturing which has grown by 8.1%. That's higher than several past months and quarters. And electricity as well, 6.1%, fairly decent number. But the best number really is construction, which has grown by 6.8. That's the best number in probably, 3-4 years, which means 12 quarters we have not seen such a strong construction number. So there's certainly something positive to say about the third quarter GVA numbers. The difficult ones to swallow is GDP is higher because GDP is GVA plus taxes, which means tax collection has looks like is very high. It's quite possible that GST taxes came in, but the input tax credit was not given adequately. It's also because the year ago tax collection was very poor for indirect taxes in particular, and that's why the GDP gets a boost because of higher tax collections. So there is a bit of an optical illusion about this very strong 7.2% GDP. Again, capital formation looks very good at 12%, but that again seems to be like a one-off, because if you look at the yearly projections, then capital formation is actually lower than the year-ago level. Private final consumption expenditure has come in at only 5.5% for the third quarter and 6% for the full year. Again, that doesn't show a roaring economy. That said, the third quarter GDP is certainly a number better than what people have expected. Whether this is a start of a very strong upturn, we cannot yet say, because the banking sector is still maimed. And secondly, as these numbers themselves point out, exports are pathetic in India, just 2.5% growth in the third quarter. So clearly India is not participating in the global growth story. That's the negative.